Okay, the project now is to separate the transmission from the engine. I think I'm going to put it up on the table. Okay, so I'm going to set it on the table. And I've got a board here to catch this flat spot. There's actually a drain plug. Imagine that, a British car needing a drain plug for let the leaking oil out. And then I've got a 4x4 and a 2x here to catch the flange that goes to the cross member. And I just want to record how it's put together. There's a through bolt here, another through bolt, and then there's starter bolts that I already have out. And then there's I think a missing bolt here, a guide pin bolt. This looks like a stud with a nut. And then at the very top is a bolt. And then I'll go around to the other side. And again, we have the bolt at the top, stud with a nut, bolt, 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 and then I think there's a guide pin here, possibly a missing bolt. This is the bolt that was involved with the slave cylinder, as was the last one underneath here. And then I've got this board set up so I don't hit the clutch lever arm. So now I'm going to let the engine lift down, take the weight off. I don't want to bend the shaft coming out of the transmission as I take the engine off. And it was actually much easier than I thought. I was able to just really carefully adjust this gap to make it even everywhere by tipping the engine and then adjusting the hoist height. And it just slid right out. I didn't even have to hardly push on it. Might be a bad sign. Maybe usually these guide pins engage pretty tough, but we'll see. Okay, I figured out what let loose and cracked up the bell housing. There should be a bolt right there, and he's missing. That's what caused these. This is hard to see, but there's a little bit of a bulge right here, another one right here, where that bolt probably got slung around and hammered it all out. I didn't find any remnants of the bolt in there, but it's so greasy it might be in there somewhere still. Might be a good thing I'm doing this, because here's another bolt that was basically twisted off, but it wasn't stuck. I can screw this out with my fingers. So there's two bolts effectively missing in this pressure plate, the flywheel connection.